We get to see Eto, Hinami. There is a big setup in this like whole huge like Ghoul war thing that we're gonna be happening and all that. It's like Ghoul for like the past 3 chapters, and I feel super bad, and I'm super sorry for everyone for me not being able to do chapter 14. It was really super bad time for like do 14. So yeah, this chapter I gotta say I'm gonna try and make it up with like showing how excited I am and just, you know, just saying how awesome this chapter was, because this one was really good. Already seeing Eto after a long time and all that, after 15 chapters. It's been like about 3 months and all that since we've last seen her in the other Ghoul series, so it's been wondering, you know, what's she been up to? And then there's a lot of questions, and one thing we definitely know, she's still with Aogiri. She hasn't just gone and like branched off somewhere else and just done her own thing. Ayato is still staying there, and they want Ayato to be a bodyguard with Tatura, Naki, and also as well Maiza. Well, we already knew that Tatura was going to stay and all that, and we didn't actually know what was going to happen with Naki, because all we saw at the end of the series and all that with the original Tokyo Ghoul manga was that he was just like on a little seesaw with like his bugs and stuff like that. So that's kind of interesting to see and all that, that pretty much, you know, Ayato's still staying there, and it's like, we don't know her reasons. What is Eto's reason and all that? We don't even know what she looks like now in the time skip and all that, since she's still like covered up in bandages. So it really begs the question, like, what's she been doing? Where, like, what's she done with her father? There's just so many questions and all that. Like, Kano, like, what's happening with everything and all that? It's like, just so much to know in so little time and all that. That's just one thing, like, that I just really want to know. Not to mention as well, we're seeing Hinami. We saw her already previously in the series, but we did not know who that was and all that. There was a big guess at the start of the manga that that was her and all that. I believe I did say that that was Hinami at the start, so really happy to confirm that she's there. But why is Hinami with Aogiri? Like, especially with Ayato as well. Like, the two never had really that close a relationship or anything, or nearly hinted at anything, so it makes me wonder, because I believe at this current time that Hinami is about 17 to 18 in the manga now, and I believe like Ayato is like in his 20s now, like his early 20s to mid 20s. So what exactly, like, you know, happened and all that? Like, why is Hinami helping Ayato? Why is she with Aogiri? Like, and she kind of like using herself, like she's got amplified hearing, like she's able to like, you know, kind of use this like sonar and just like cancel out other like voices and stuff like that. So it's very weird with what's going on with Hinami and all that. Like, I'm kind of surprised that she didn't stay with Toka and everyone, because last time that we saw her, that she was with Banjo. So that kind of leaves the question, what happened to Banjo then? Did like just Banjo like get killed off or something like that? Like by someone? Like, did Hinami get taken in by Aogiri, or did she just come willingly? Because it seems like she's there willingly, so that's a really big question and all that to take up upon why she's even there at the moment and all that. Not to mention as well, we saw some training with Sasuke and all that, and it was like they're all training just to get rid of the whole nutcracker, like giant bust up that they're going to be doing at the restaurant, in the gourmet's restaurant. And one thing that we did know is like Uri's like operation is finished. He seems like he's going to be taking place in this bust up as well, and he's like wanting to like really activate. He went to the higher ups and saying, you know, I need this power, like I need to activate that, and pretty much he's saying like, please release these limiters. And he asked the like director, and he's like saying like, look at here, like, you know, why don't we ask Arima, because he just decided here, and we know that Arima, you know, one of his subordinates pretty much is Sasuke Kaneki, and it's, well then, it's like, if Arima's fine with that, I guess that he's gotta be fine with it. So he's like kind of like using it as an excuse like to avenge his father and stuff like that, and he's like, Arima's like, oh well, it's fine. So I think Arima's is actually trying to teach like him a lesson by fucking up his body and all that, because it seems like he hasn't damaged himself so far. Like, he hasn't had any damage to senses, but it will activate once he activates Quinkest, and like just everything just gets all fucked up. And the chapter ends with honestly Sugiyama's servant and all that going to the auction. It's like, this is gonna be a fucking hellhole to go in with this auction and all that. You got Nutcracker, Tadara, Ayato, Hinami, Sasuke, Sukiyama, it's like Sukiyama's servant, Mise, like Torso. It's like a bunch of Aogiri, a bunch of CCG, like a bunch of everybody. Who knows, you know, like, you know, it's gonna be there, like Serpent, like Amon, like there are a lot of people probably checking out this auction, and I feel like this is where like everything is just gonna go fucking insane. Like, there is gonna be some like hell like to pay and all that, and honestly I'm mad excited for this. I think this is going to be a really great as freaking enjoyable ride and all that. And let me know and all that, like what you think about this, because honestly I thought it was absolutely great and all that. So yeah, it was awesome. So I'm also going to give this one like an 8.5 to like a 9. So it was really awesome getting to see some huge characters again, a huge development and all that, and kind of a little bit shocking to find out that Hinami's working with Aogiri. Like, just so much stuff to even take on. But yeah, let me know in the comments section down below what you thought about this chapter. We're getting ready for that bust up, people, on that, like with the whole Ghoul, like everything with Nutcracker. It's just so much stuff. But that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time.